What it do, what it does. Welcome back to another episode of Rap R&B with Ray. I got my boy Dev Maccc in the building.
Yeah. What's cracking, man? What's cracking?
Go ahead and introduce yourself to the
Look,
people,
man, 3 C's MACC, Cool Calm Collective, man. Shit, I'm just happy to be here. You feel me? Jackson native, hip hop artist, R&B artist. Shoot, I'm a soldier, man. I'm a third coast rapper. That's really all it is to it, man. What's good? We here for the day. We vibing. We vibing.
All right, I always start off with what I brought the person into the building for, man. And the way that you put on for Mississippi is something serious.
Appreciate
You know,
it,
we
bro.
got a lot of people in Mississippi that did some dope things, and you make sure the Mississippi step come with Dev Maccc. Tell me about why is that? Why are you so strong behind Mississippi being labeled in comparison to Dev Maccc? You bring them up, you know they intertwine.
Just because I feel like I think growing up, man, I realized that a lot of people, one, didn't respect Mississippi. I feel like a lot of people didn't remember what Mississippi brought to the country. You know what I'm saying? Whether it had to do with music, the type of people that were raised in Mississippi, you know what I'm saying? The icons that were born and raised here, the history that Mississippi has. And with me being such a country kid, bro, I just it always connected with me in the sense of people not knowing who I am, people overlooking who I am, and that's where I connect with my state so heavily. Is just showing them that it's so much more than what you see in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Even though I am a country bumpkin, country kid, however you want to put it, it's the music don't even just sound like it don't sound like I'm out here fishing with no shoes on. You know what I'm saying? It don't sound like, and it's, a lot of people just have this idea based off of never being here, based off of history books in school. The same way people could just perceive you off of never knowing you and da 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 da. So, that's why I just carry Mississippi. I carry Mississippi everywhere I go, whether it's Cali, New York. Whenever I go overseas, if I ever go, whenever I will go overseas and stuff like that, it's just about repping the hometown, bro, and repping the state, and letting people know like this is what we have to bring, and it's so much more. It's not just me. I'm just one piece of it. It's so you got other artists out here and other creatives, other icons, politicians, activists, and it just needs to, I like to embody all of that. I like to embody the activist side of it, everything, and let them know that, so I'm just here to stamp in it. I'm just trying to put a, little mud print since I'm from the dirty anyway. That's all.
And I love it. I like how you tied that into the image that people see and relate to it.
Yeah.
When you put Mississippi, Dev Maccc intertwined, locked in, I see Dev Maccc. I know that's Mississippi. Somebody asked me about Mississippi. I say, nah, I know Dev Maccc.
Yeah, for sure.
They down there doing it like this.
Yeah, for sure.
So that, I feel like that's dope, man. And like you say, you bringing everybody around with you and making that narrative change is major.
Most definitely.
So let's get into these drops, man. Dev,
talk to me.
We've been making music for a little minute now.
Yeah.
We've been running some stuff for a little minute now.
Yeah.
Hey, now and then you take a little hiatus.
Yeah.
But you're right back at it right now.
Ain't
nothing I can say.
It's full-fledged right now.
So talk to me about you putting this content out like you is, now these songs dropping like they are.
Right now, man, the biggest thing right now is Madman. It's funny because originally I was gonna call it Mississippi Madman, and I love the fact that I just changed it to Madman because something told me like if I put Mississippi in front of it, a lot of people are gonna see the title and they just gonna read it off just because it says Mississippi. So I was like, you know what? We just gonna push Madman. We're gonna see what it do. And now that I put it out, not on all platforms just yet, but even within the content and on SoundCloud and stuff like that, people will hit me up and they're just like, bro, I love Mississippi Madman. I'm like, exactly. That's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted y'all to start saying. I said Madman because I knew people would just be like, oh, what? Madman. But the fact that people are hitting me up talking about Mississippi, talking about how it makes them feel, and then, I got white kids even hit me up from Mississippi, like, yeah, bro, like, put on for the sip, bro, like, woo. I'm like, yeah, exactly. So, yeah, man, I'm just gearing up. I'm gearing up for a project. I'm not gonna speak too much on it. I'm really just gonna let it do what it do whenever it happens, for real. But I got a project coming up, and I think being in this new age of social media and stuff like that, bro, for a long time, I've been talking to my homies about this for a couple of weeks. I was so in this like independent mindset of like, man, fuck how can we cuss?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
you good?
Fuck, okay, yeah, just want to make sure, but
don't
yeah,
be extra with it, but if it flows,
for sure.
in the flow of the conversation.
But you know, just like, dang, see there now I got so caught up on what about cursing. I'm trying. Let me back up. Let me see. Dang, right. What was I just saying?
You was talking about. Bro, I don't know, because once you cussed and asked me, I got nervous.
See,
myself,
look,
so you threw me off.
I got, hold on, let me back up. Ooh. Oh, content, social media,
Yeah.
bam. I was so, for years, bro, I was so hard-headed and wanted to do things my way. Man, I don't want to make all this content. I don't want to release stuff like this and da-da-da-da. And, bro, this year, I mean, even last year a little bit, but really this year, it just kind of set in to like, bro, you gonna keep trying to go against this system that's already set in play, bro.
Already written.
You gotta put out some content with it. It just is what it is, gang. Like, you know what you like seeing when you get on Instagram. So what makes you think that you are any different from everything else that you like seeing? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I just tapped into some of my homies. Shout out to my boy Chauncey Magnum, an amazing photographer, videographer. I'm gonna say cinematographer as well, because he has a crazy eye on some movie type stuff. So shout out to him and shout out to my boy Ryan Gary. We just been putting together these visuals, man, and keeping the content consistent, bro. And for any artist that's listening, if you just follow the formula, bro, if you follow the formula, I promise you, you're going to get the results that you see everyone else get, that you're trying to figure out how to get them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I watch people like my homies like Akeem Ali, Dear Silas, Ariel J, you know what I'm saying? Even my homie Navia. The same thing I already knew was the thing that I didn't want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw other people do it, and they're in a different position now. You know what I'm saying? The consistent content, the numbers just keep going. The name just keeps getting bigger. The brand keeps getting bigger. So I was like, you know what, bro? We're going to do it like that this year. We're going to do it like that. We just going to, let's just put your stubbornness to the side. I know you want to do it like this, but we're going to go ahead and just do it like this. And now that I'm doing it, I actually love dropping content. I love putting it out there, bro. I love seeing people turn up to it and just be like, yo, this looks crazy. Like, when's the video? Where's the song? I'm like, yeah, nah, we gotta keep the content rolling now. So that's yeah, man. That's really all that's been driving. Is just I guess looking at it at more so of a business side of things, of how it really can impact the reach for real with the people. Like, it's reaching way more people with content than it is just trying to push a link and tell people to, you know, listen to the song. So yeah, that's what we on, man. I'm not gonna let up. I'm not gonna let up. So, you know, yeah, that's what we at with it.
But first and foremost, I appreciate you for being such a professional. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you,
my
bro.
guy.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
But I feel you in that same lane, bro. I've been in your ear.
Yeah.
Content, when you drop it, put it out.
Yeah.
Even this year myself, I said, I don't put out content myself. I be on everybody else about doing what they supposed to be doing, record it and put it out.
Right.
And I ain't gave people nothing. My siblings like, I don't know what Trey do. He do marketing, but it's like I do so much different stuff.
Right.
I was like, this year I'm recording it, bro, and we gonna put it out there. So
as you should, bro. As you should.
And Dev, man, I got you and the team. Y'all dropping, like you say, cinematography, because y'all giving us full theatrics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
appreciate it, man.
You talk about sitting down, you know, after this year and focus, after you do everything you want to do. I'm hoping y'all got a Mississippi Madman short film movie up in that
man.
thing.
We got some.
The way y'all cooking, it's there, man. I'm talking about intriguing, wanting more.
Yeah,
y'all already crossing demographics.
Yeah,
Mississippi needs something to hold on to. Why not, you know, hold on to the Mississippi Madman?
That's what, hey, man, and that's how I'm feeling right now. Real talk. You know, one of my big homies, Dollar Black, he's been listening to some. Shout out Dollar, bro. Shout out Dollar, for real. That's really the bro. He's heard some of the upcoming things that I have prepared for everybody, and man, Mississippi ain't had nothing like I'm preparing for right now in a minute. Probably since Banner. I'm gonna keep it a bean. They hadn't had something like this in a minute. And I plan on, you know, not sitting here, not taking away from what anybody else is doing for the city or for the state, first and foremost. But I'm about to turn us up, gang. Like that's my goal. That's my mission, is to turn Mississippi up and for everybody to put their eyes on us and be like, yo, what in the heck are they doing down there? I want people to remember the impact David Banner had on hip hop. We ain't just gotta talk about rapping. We talking about this man, who he produced, who did he produce for?
Yeah.
Rubber Band Man? Like, people, like, you know what I'm saying? People forget what a lot of Mississippians have done, bro, on a cinematic level, on an activist level. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only thing that would be talked about is racism and politics and stuff like that when it comes down to Mississippi.
And even then, it's not mentioned enough.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, in those senses, like, you gotta, like, when you bring up Malcolm, you gotta bring up Medgar Evers. I'm not sitting here saying they're the same person, but impact-wise, you can't sit here and not have a discussion and not bring up Medgar Evers. You know what I'm saying? Fetty Lou or any did I say that correctly?
Yeah, Fetty Lou Hammer.
Thank you.
Fannie Lou Hammer.
Fanny, thank
Fannie
you.
Lou.
Talking about Fetty. Wow. But nah, man. So yeah, like yeah, we're planning a lot of things out, bro. The energy's gonna be there, and I'll sit here and say we might have some short films on the way. That's all I'll say on that. We might have one or two. I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, we just gonna turn it up all the way that we can, bro.
Okay, so say I'm a Mississippian and I want to be a part of the movement. What can I do from my seat to help, not just you specifically, but help be a part of the movement?
Well, I'm gonna say first, find your village. I think finding your village and finding the people that are strong in the areas that you are not strong in, and creating that bond, creating that village, I think that's the first step. You feel me? I was at a podcast last night, Grits and Egg podcast with Deontay Kyle. Shout out to them. They had an amazing show. And he had answered that question about like how we can, because I want to say somebody was saying something about, being in Jackson and just how difficult it is to build the city up. You know what I'm saying? And Deontay was like, it's not your job to like be fixing these roads, to be trying to make more business, or not really businesses, but to make, bring up buildings. Yeah, economic development. That's the city's job, bro. But the city is the people. You feel me? So the first thing I think we should do as Mississippians, bro, is get behind our own. You know what I'm saying? Get behind our own people, bro. Like, niggas love trap music. I do. Lil Baby cool. The Baby cool. Who anybody else you want to name? We got Nico.
Mm-hmm.
We got BBN Photons.
Uh-huh.
We got Ants 200.
Yeah.
We got Boss Man B.
Yeah.
And I can keep going. You know what I'm saying? Why don't we push them the same way that we push these other cats outside of the state, bro? Facts. You know what I'm saying? Why don't we repost these videos the same way that we repost these other cats? You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
When it comes down to, if you just want to go on the more hip hop side of the cats, you got people like myself. I don't really just put myself in a box because I kind of move all the way around. No. But you got people like myself. You have people like Akeem Ali. You have people like Silas. You have people like Vitamin C. You have people like Young Jules or Coke Boomaye or Dollar Blacks. You have the J Skies. You got the Dre Dices. It's so many people, bro. You got the Flusives. It's so many people, bro. And it's just like, what we need to do first is start putting our attention on our own people, bro, and push them. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times we don't like to do research. We don't like to do our due diligence to figure out what does our city have going on? What does the state have going on for real? We'd rather just follow off of what we already seen, who's already hot, and we just gonna roll with that. But then we will sit here and complain like, man, we ain't got nothing in this moment. We ain't got nobody. Woo, 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 woo. We actually do, bro. We actually do. When Lonnie passed, on Lil Lonnie first and foremost, man. When Lonnie passed, bro, it was then that I realized how big Lil Lonnie actually was. When I saw 50 Cent sending his condolences, Dolph sending it, BET, I'm like, wait a second. They know? It's like, yeah, they know. In my eyes, I didn't think he was that. I wasn't supporting how I needed to. It's not that I didn't support, but I didn't support him how I needed to support him. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like with situations like that, with losses like that, bro, we need to learn from that. Bro. Because Lonnie wasn't the only talented Jacksonian around here, bro. He wasn't the only talented Mississippian. You know what I'm saying? Another person I forgot was Crit. I don't know how I forgot that. That's one of the biggest ones. But another person to get behind is Crit. But we'll be so caught up in everything else, we don't want to, you know what I'm saying? But To answer your question, because I know I'm going on a
Oh no, you
but
get
to
you
answer
get
the
in.
question, like, yeah, I think we just need to get behind our people and push, and then find those people for us to, if we're trying to create something, find the people that are strong in the areas that we aren't strong, and man, walk down. It's easy after that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to do everything by yourself. You know what I'm saying? People want to, we get so in the head with our egos and pride, bro. We be trying to, nah, I don't want to share. I don't want nobody else to have their name on this. That's corny, bro, and that's lame. Nobody gonna want to rock with that. Nobody likes anybody like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta come together and push.
And we're gonna have a dialogue because Dev and Ray, so we smooth. I ain't just about to sit here and ask
Talk
questions.
to me.
So to kind of come back on some stuff you said, one, I feel like that's first and foremost coming together, supporting yourself, supporting the city. I feel like across the board, top now, we gotta do better at that.
Right.
Second thing you brought up, passing the Lil Lonnie. I feel like the Mississippi showed condolences to Lil Lonnie as the way we should have shown the support for Lil Lonnie. And when I say that, I'm not saying Lonnie wasn't that big,
right?
But I'm saying that how everybody had to be like, dang, we lost Lil Lonnie that day, made the world have to pay attention and have to comment because it hit so many people to the point where I feel like some people had to chime in off the strength of BET said it. Oh, I was supposed to know this person.
Yeah.
Or maybe I met him once or I was in a room with him, but I ain't really care about him. I ain't think it was that big of a deal. But we made it that big of a deal that day. To where the world have to chime in and respect the craft that Lil Lonnie had produced. So and if we do the same thing with any artist and be like, okay, this is Dev Maccc Day, this Vitamin C Day, this whoever day. And be like, on this day, we all gonna make a post or tweet about this artist.
Yeah, honestly,
it'll have the same impact while this person is still alive.
It will.
And somebody gonna have to say, well, who is Dev Maccc? Why is he trending? Why is this the Southern region trend of? And at that point, if we do that for a month, people gonna have to start calling.
Really though,
everybody get their run. It's 30 days.
And I want to speak on something that you just said, bro. And it's so funny to even talk about this today because I think it was yesterday or the day before that I was on Lonnie's page. Somebody had posted a picture of him, and I went to it, and man, I scrolled down, bro, all the way to the bottom of his page. I'm looking at how many comments he had. 20, 30 some, 60 some, maybe 100, 200 some, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Till you get to that very last post, which was the last post that,
he made. Right.
Thousands. And bro, that joint low-key struck a nerve, bro. And that stuff, like, I didn't know Lonnie. You know what I'm saying? I met Lonnie, had respect for Lonnie, and I supported. Like I said, I didn't support. First of all, some music I just don't listen to like that. You feel me? I became a bigger fan of his. What I want to say, They Know What's Going On 3. That's when I felt. That's when I was like,
oh, he talking. Nah, that's me right here.
Like, yeah, he was rapping on these mother joints, but this boy put together a. And some cats will be like, nah, man, you missed out on the woo woo woo. That just the woo 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 wasn't for me. The third one, I was locked in. Unfortunately, didn't get to talk to him again. But however, bro, seeing all those comments on the last post that he ever made to sit here and wish condolences compared to seeing how little of the comments he had when he was posting everything else. That stuff hurt. That stuff hurt, bro. I mean, like I said, I wasn't close to him. We wasn't no camping nothing together, nothing like that. So I can only imagine how that hurts his people. But bro, that's an example of why we got to do better for our people, bro. In the black community in general.
Yeah.
Not just Jackson, but we're going to talk about Jackson today. You feel me? Like, how do we expect to get any further, bro? How do we expect to get our people out of here the way that we want to see them shine, bro? Like, the way that people jam Nico music, bro, how do we expect to get him? And not here saying that he need us to do that. If you want to get somewhere, you're going to get somewhere. And I believe Nico going to get exactly where he want to get to. Yeah. You feel me? But, bro, it shouldn't take waiting until that man goes through something tragic for thousands and thousands of comments from Mississippi folks or anybody else to be on his page, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think that's something that we need to, like, that the passing of Lonnie is something that we need to learn from, bro. And I pray to God that we did. I don't know if we did, but I pray that we did, bro, because we have some talent here, dog. And a lot of the talent that comes from here, a lot of the sounds that come from here, bro. Cats be snatching them joints and taking it back to the big cities. I ain't gonna even get into some of them, but Reese Bigelow, outside I ain't never scared. That's Reese Bigelow from Jackson, Mississippi. Documented. Who released the song though?
What was his name?
Bone Crusher.
Bone Crusher.
Where he from?
What, Atlanta?
Come on, Joe. You know what I'm saying? I saw some stuff the other day. Now I don't know how true this one is. I'm still do my due diligence. But it was a cat down here. I ain't gonna get it out. That's a theory. That's a theory. I ain't gonna get it out with you.
I think I know what you're talking about.
But with Notorious B.I.G., we'll get into that one next interview. We'll get into that one next interview. But Reese Bigelow, bro, that's just a good example. And I like I said, bro, I just think with the Lil Lonnie situation, bro, we really need to learn from that, bro. And we need to start pushing our people a lot more. Give them that support. Like you said, like, why we not sharing this? Like 100 people. 100 people sharing something in one day is crazy.
It's gonna hit.
You know how many people gonna see that, bro? Because everybody at least got a average of maybe 1,000 followers, bro. Like, come on, man. People. Like, we got it. But we so in this, bro. We don't be wanting to, man, because I'm a rapper and you a rapper. I'm not going to push your stuff. Like, dang. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just got to do better with that. Come together. That's it, bro.
But the next thing, but to go back before I forget, the narrative. I don't know if that's where they was going when they was like the potholes and that ain't your thing, you the people. Yeah. Well, you went back to the city is the people.
Right.
The narrative of the city comes from the people. Like, you can't talk down on Chicago. Chicago people gonna jump on your head.
Right.
You can't talk down on New York for sure. They for sure gonna jump on your head.
For sure.
LA and them gonna hold it on for the whole West Coast.
For sure.
LA got potholes. Chicago got potholes. Chicago done went without power. New York got some of the worst rats and possum problems. Probably Chicago got rats.
Yeah.
Chicago rats worse than New York rats.
Type dude.
You know, but you don't hear about none of this. You about the food. You see the little bean. You know, you got the beaches. Bro, the narrative in Jackson, bro, we got some dope. We probably have more dope creators in Mississippi than they do, because everybody else is transplants. Everybody in Mississippi is, for the most part, Mississippians put together dope content.
This is facts.
But we want to look down on it in ourselves because we thinking Jackson trash. I'm in Jackson. It's only so high I can get. Jackson dope. Jackson, the last black city.
Real talk, bro. I think what the next one closest to us is what? Detroit?
But Detroit ain't got black leadership.
I mean, but you know, see, I don't know enough about Detroit for me to even say if they got the black leadership.
Oh, I could tell you. They don't.
Oh, okay. Well, honey, okay. Well,
you know, we got city councilmen, but you look at the mayor and who the mayor sends the contracts to. We a black city, but all the money goes. It don't cycle through to our community.
Nah, for sure.
Whether through contracts or through actual work getting done in the hood. It's over with.
Nah, yeah. Yeah, it's so much, like you said, man, like
But you also can't talk about Detroit. And Detroit had beef, and then Detroit saying that it's better when we come together and not people banging Detroit music.
Nah, for sure. Cause like Detroit been on a run. Like, bro, like as far as like the music and stuff, like you see how them boys together, bro.
But it only ran once everybody came together.
But exactly. No, exactly. And it's things to learn from.
And it took somebody, I mean, it took First Day Out opening everybody's eyes and going, oh snap, people want our sound. Who they asking for? We need to band together instead of beefing.
Yeah.
And money squash beef sometimes and make it a little easier.
Yeah.
But in the same sense, bro, something like Lonnie's passing and seeing how big of an impact we can actually make as Jacksonians, Tri-County area Mississippians, bro, that should have been our wake-up call of like, hey, y'all, we need to go get everybody together. We need Dollar Black crew. We need Coke and them crew. We need the young folks. Bring Dev. Bring Rice. Bring George. Who over in Hattiesburg? Bring them. Somebody in the Delta rapping, bring them down.
Yeah.
All right, now we got this coalition. We got a Mississippi coalition.
Yeah.
And this is what the schedule look like. You do your music. You send it in. Now Mississippi got something to say.
Yeah.
And it ain't got something to say, it said it.
Yeah.
And whether you rock with Mississippi or not, Mississippi gonna eat off Mississippi.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Even with our little 3 million people. But if we rocking with Mississippi, you know, houses also ain't the same price as Cali and Mississippi either. So we gonna be all right.
Yeah, nah, real talk, bro. And you not wrong, man. It's literally just that unity, bro. Like you said, bro. Like, but we gotta. It's a mindset thing, man. And it's, you know, sometimes it's difficult it's difficult being in a space like Jackson to have a positive mindset. Like, you know,
it's not. Wait, hold on, wait though. I traveled. You've traveled, right? You went to Houston. Now, when you went to Houston, you went to the Houston clubs.
Yeah.
But we got N-Bar. We got Last Call.
Right.
We had Vibe.
Mm-hmm.
We got Fourth.
All right.
All these, they all packed.
They all packed.
The only thing that make a Houston club lit is that it's packed.
Right.
Ain't nothing special. Same songs is playing.
100%.
You drive through them neighborhoods. Now you got some good neighborhoods, but we got Eastover.
Yeah.
You can go drive through freaking Foundry where that big old mansion sitting in Mill Road at. We can go see some houses.
But you see how, like,
they got slums in Houston too.
But you see how, and this is a big part of why I said what I said. You see how, like, all the good spots that you just named in Jackson are so separated.
They separating in Houston too.
But bro, come on, man.
They are.
Bro. Let me tell you this. Let me ask you.
Where everybody from Dallas coming from?
I don't know.
East Dallas, the slums of Dallas.
I can't speak on that. I'm not from there. I don't know. I'm speaking, but this is the thing.
I'm just saying, like we act like Jackson is bad, but everybody got everywhere. If you go around, bro, most of these cities ain't booming.
No,
they might have a spot
that
here, but the narrative around them is gonna be that it's Houston. We got all the beautiful women. In Chicago, we got all the food. Jackson got dope food too. We just got to change what the narrative is.
No, and I don't disagree with that. And we got beautiful women. I just want to add that too. I don't disagree with that, bro. But economically, let's get into economics. We're deprived.
I give you that.
That's a big difference from every city that we just named. That's why I say it's a lot more difficult to be so positive when majority of the city is messed up. Majority of the city. You can't give me one side of Jackson that's doing well.
True.
It's difficult.
I get you. I follow you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you can name certain spots that look good. Eastover, yeah, that looks great. How many black people you know stay at Eastover?
That's true.
Cool. Bellhaven. I know a few. But you said it's 3 million.
In the state.
Okay, how many black people? We ain't even. You know the percentage. You know how many black people in Jackson?
It's like 87 or 89.
Now give me a percentage of how many you think living in them good areas that you just said.
87
out of 87.
I'll say 5.
You see what I'm saying? And that's why I say that.
But I ain't gonna because but we got that.
It don't compare.
But no, we also got all them subdivisions over by off Raymond Road too.
That's nice.
Cedar Hill, Willowwood, bro. You build them same houses right now in areas that people feel are affluent. Them is $300,000 houses. Okay. $350,000.
You're not wrong. House. You're not wrong, bro.
So,
but it still don't take away the fact that Houston has so many jobs.
But I'm talking about Brandon. You take them.
Brandon.
But I'm saying you take them same houses off them subdivisions. Boy, we got off rap and R&B.
Hey, look. Now we talking about the city. I'm with it though. That's fine. Shit. Hey, we ain't had no topic so soon. You feel me? But you know, I get what you're saying.
But back to that though, going back to the narrative, even as like, in music. So the narrative is you can't make it out of Jackson as a musician. And that's because the lack of support, not because of Jackson, because, you know, Nico is doing what he's doing. But if Jackson is supporting Nico too, he get paid for the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But other artists also can receive. If we were supporting Jackson, it was Jackson first. And the radio station need to play more Jackson music, 99, 97. Like you can't.
Radio station probably need to stop. You know, another thing, I ain't gonna get too much in the radio stations. And maybe this is just the thing nowadays, more than likely. Radio station need to stop trying to have the local artists pay to get their music on, bro. What happened to breaking artists?
Yeah.
What happened to DJs breaking artists? If
Right.
we already know in Jackson, right? We already know how economically challenged we are.
Mm-hmm.
You want some of these artists? Let's just sit here and let's take away the artists that trap. All right, cause they got bread. All right, bam, they good. They got the money. Let's talk about the niggas who working a job. Okay, who's struggling to make the shit happen.
Worker. I mean, your average
You
worker.
are wanting, and it don't even matter if the niggas got the bread from trapping. That shit don't even matter. Why are you trying to make even more bread instead of helping your fellow local artists so that we can get this whole thing out of here?
Exactly.
You making it about yourself at that point as a radio station, bro, and as a DJ. You wanting people to pay you in a city where you need the up too. You need the up too, and you want us to pay to get the music to you to play it. You don't want to just support your local artist who has good music that you see busting their ass.
That song you fuck with.
You feel me?
But that go back to what you're saying about the mindset, and I'm gonna say the mindset. It's an actuality too,
for sure.
But like you say, you can be broke and then you can have a broke mindset. You can be economically deprived, and then you can have an economically deprived mindset.
Of course.
To where it's like, well, I need everything I can get, even if it's a couple dollars. Instead of being like, all right, bet we gonna rock, cool. It don't cost me nothing. D-Lo ain't paying to pay the song. No, nobody's paying you songs that you paying you're playing.
Right.
But that also go back to the club. If the club eating, then why y'all depriving the DJ? Why y'all? So it's a whole trickle down effect. Exactly. Of like everybody should be eating. Y'all got $16 drinks. DJ should be able to make $40 an hour. That's 4 drinks, 3 drinks. Bro. You know what I'm saying? So he a little more comfortable sitting up there spinning. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like, all right, I can rock with some people because I'm a little more comfortable. Right. So I feel like we gotta get out of the actuality comes at some point. But to get out of the actuality, I feel like we gotta get out of the mindset.
No, for sure.
Because the $25, $35, $40, $50, $60, $100 that you're trying to charge to spin a song don't get spent dang near the night anyway. Right. So it ain't like it's changing your situation. You just trying to tell somebody no.
You feel me?
Because them wings is gonna hit you for $30.
Because, and this the thing that be funny too, is because once Atlanta get a hold of the song, once New York, Chicago, you're not gonna be asking to pay.
And once
you're gonna be asking, yo, do you have the clean versions for this? We want to spin it.
Once you feel like it's outgrown you cool with it. But you can't be the person to help it grow.
And I want to understand where
that's across the board too.
And when.
Shares,
yeah. You feel me? Like, I just want to know for the city, when and why did we change that? Because I remember cats breaking artists in.
Yep.
Hollywood Luck and stuff like that.
It
was artists. It was DJs breaking artists in, bro. Like, that sounds kind of crazy. Pause. They were breaking the song though. You feel me? Like it's. And we're worse than where we were, bro, economically.
And to be fair, we got some of the leaders in the industry to this day still operating out of Jackson that got pulled. That is the pull. So that's a thing to talk about.
I mean,
but that come back to the pride. If whoever, like, going back to Mississippi Madman, what y'all doing this year, and that's why I asked, how can I be a part of, as an artist or as an individual, be a part of the movement? Yeah. Because, I ain't just going to say everybody going to come on board of Mississippi Madman, because that's a level we got to get to.
Right.
But, like, you got Mississippi Madman, I might have, Mississippi Marketer, or somebody else might have, and it's like, oh, that's the thing we pushing. We about to make sure everything get the Mississippi stamp on it, and we going to ride that train. Yeah. Nah. Whatever you doing, whatever I'm doing, we going to be able to be under this Mississippi umbrella, and now people going to have to come see us.
Yeah. And, I look at it like this. Just an example. I feel like somebody who's such a fan of the local artist, who listen to the music a lot, if that person knows DJs well, a lot of DJs. Yeah. A simple way that you can help me, because I just told you, I don't go to the clubs like that. I'm working all the damn time. You feel me? Woo. A good way that you can help me, bro, is the song that you just heard of mine. you contact the DJs that you know. Hey, yo, this you gotta spin this. This might be the joint to get. This might turn Mississippi up for real on another level. Why ain't no one doing that? You know what I'm saying? Again, I said, like, creating the village and you utilizing the resources and spaces of where I'm not strong at, you are. I know it's a lot of cats that know DJs that listen to me. They not going and telling them DJs they need to get me in the club. They not going and do that type of stuff.
Or telling your friend, even if it ain't a DJ.
Friend. Like, they'll keep it to themselves. Like,
everybody and their mama about to be at a party, house party gathering, social. Y'all in the car. Hey, when you in the car, hey, let me know what they check this out.
You feel
me?
Hey,
put this on.
But when you'll see me, it's Dev, bro, woo, 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 woo. They ain't tried to tell no DJ that they know about my music or nothing.
But that going back to changing the crowd and support who supports you. Because one thing I always used to tell people, I said, I'll never hear nobody. And I didn't change with Nico. Like, you'll hear some Nico at the gas station.
Nah, I be
Nico. You know what I'm saying?
I be happy. I be happy as hell to hear Nico in the clubs and stuff. And not that he hadn't been in the clubs before, because Nico been running it for a little minute. You know what I mean? But like, well, I be loving to hear Nico stuff at the gas station and shit. I be like, yeah, this one, turn Little Baby off. I'm not trying to hear Little Baby. He already up there. Let's get him up there. He next up. You feel me? Like, I don't know, bro. It's, like you said, it's a mindset thing, bro. It's a perspective, and we just gotta.
But I feel like that's the people too. Like, because the people decide. Sure. I mean, because you ain't gonna make no money off getting spins in the club, unless the people decide to go listen to the song.
I mean,
you know, so the people, like I say, driving around and you driving, you like doom 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 doom. I think that's Jules' song right there. Hey, Rod, I hear you. Hi, boy, what you? Y'all know that?
Exactly.
I'm about to put it on too, bro. Let me go get my. You know, be happy to be able to be like, you know what? I just streamed that song 7 times a day.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't, man. When I wake up, I need to hear this song. Like, I didn't play Thomas Austin in the morning on the. I got up at 4:59. All right, we gonna run that.
Shout out to you.
You know what I'm saying? Run stuff that people you could touch. Like, when I see Dev, I could hit him with like, bro, you putting it out, bro.
Yeah.
That last song, I said to this person, sit to that person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got a dance song. I just sent it to my homeboy. They be dancing, bro. I'm gonna try to get into a dance to it. So like, being able to like, but that come with Miss Hootie was talking about being self-aware and self-confident. Sometimes people can't help other people because I don't feel confident in what I got going on.
Right.
So I can't.
I'm not confident in myself.
I can't big nobody else.
Now, if you get this shine, I feel like it's dimming my shine.
And we got to get past that. We gotta. I don't know if it's a Mississippi coalition, and then even in that, in any coalition, any group of people of scale, then you're gonna have subgroups that do what they want to do. But at least at the end of the day, we all got the same kind of narrative behind it. Or like, if you got a show in Dallas, or you got the 4-city tour, you doing Dallas, Houston, Atlanta, New Orleans.
Yeah.
While you in there, it's like, all right, bet. But DJ, make sure you play. Give me his Deb song on there. Make sure this Dre song in there. Make sure we got some Hakeem in there. Make sure we got some Hootie in there. Make sure we got some Flusef in there. That's what we spending the night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They coming to see us. Mississippi come Silas, Austin, and Dev.
Yeah.
We ain't playing nothing but Mississippi sets. They gonna have to be like, dang, that song dope. Dang, that song dope. Dang, that song dope. All right, cool. When we come next time, it's gonna be 5 of them.
Yeah.
Now we got a little bigger venue because they didn't grow their fan base.
Exactly, bro. So that's all it takes, bro. It's just, man, we gotta get over that pride thing, bro. You know
but I'm gonna hold you accountable, Dev. You got this Mississippi Madman movement going. I'm putting you in as in a leadership position.